Sorry.
Okay. Oh, no. No, you're not going to tell me.
Yawning.
We're just going to go straight to the video.
Okay.
I'm trying to make my cheeks rosy.
I was off a day, so I think we're on day 13. Lucky number 13. And we have a lovely white wine today, a Pinot Grigio, which we learned. So we had our first meeting of the expanded WOW Club tonight at our good friend Audrey Smith's house. And we went through and everybody kind of talked about their favorite wines and what they would like to learn from them. And the vast majority are Pinot Grigio fans.
Cool. Now that we figured this out, like whoever's talking their box highlights.
I know.
That's
Isn't
what I
that
always
cool?
see, too. That's how I always saw it.
Well, Steph and I just figured this out.
It's okay. It's all good.
And where
Thanks
are we? And where am I? Where am I?
I don't know. Are you in Saudi Arabia?
No. Think European.
What did your husband say? Liechtenstein.
Oh,
No.
yeah, Liechtenstein.
Yeah.
No.
Luxembourg?
Canada. Canada.
No.
Brussels.
No.
Amsterdam.
No.
Venice. Definitely Venice.
No. Rome.
Apparently Venice is like flooded.
Oh.
Like everybody is really like the Venetians are really upset.
The main thing is it's Italy. It's Italy.
It's,
Bellissimo.
Yeah.
Never been.
When you go there and you order bruschetta, you have to say it. Bruschetta. Because if you say bruschetta, they laugh at you.
I've heard this. I've heard this when JJ has corrected me when we were in Maryland, and he said it, and I was like, "What are you saying? It's bruschetta." And he goes, "No, honey,
And
it's
then
really bruschetta."
they're like, those stupid Americans. They say bruschetta.
Yeah.
Bruschetta.
Really, it's only France where they call us stupid Americans. Italians are like, yeah, it's kind of cute.
That's not true.
Like,
That's not true. That's not true.
I can't believe
They
that
called
you
us
say it
stupid
that way.
Americans.
I'm going to pretend that I
Stupid
know
Americans when we were there. Of
English.
course, it was 2004. So I mean, maybe they don't do that anymore. But when we were in Italy, we got called stupid Americans. Actually, effing stupid Americans was what we were called.
That's pretty vulgar. Are they vulgar?
It wasn't effing. It wasn't effing.
Right. But that sounds very vulgar. Are they not nice people? I didn't think they were.
No.
I thought they were nice people. I didn't think they were vulgar.
Well, it kind of is like just any place else. It just kind of depends on who you're talking to. Like, they won't speak to you unless you at least attempt Italian. I mean, it may be different now. I mean, it's been, this was 15 years ago. They won't speak to you unless you at least attempt Italian. This dude tried to start a fight with Scott, called us effing stupid Americans. But we didn't care. We were there, we're drinking wine and eating cheese. So pasta. So
And I was there in 2003. So, but we didn't spend that much time in Rome. We were sort of off the beaten path.
Well,
I've never been there.
The bulk of our time was Florence. We were 2 days Venice, 5 days Florence, and 3 days Rome.
Mm-hmm.
And the fight was, I believe the fight that the guy tried to start in the street was in Florence. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. We were fine.
Over. It's fine. It's over.
We ate gelato. We ate gelato and we ate pasta and we drank a lot of wine.
Yeah.
So you
actually had a what?
Oh, you go ahead.
I was just going to say Scott had a rule that we had to eat gelato every single day. And there was one day that we missed, and so we ate it twice the next day.
Oh, there you go.
True story. And I actually lost weight. It was weird.
Favorite flavor?
It was called
Stracciatella.
Yes.
Stracciatella.
Yeah. Chocolate chip.
The non-worldly person just totally took the thunder away from you.
What?
Because I knew what you were saying, but I'm not. I'm so unworldly. I'm not worldly.
Who called you unworldly?
Well, I'm not very worldly. I have no desire to ever leave the U.S. I'll just stay here and spend my money in America. I'm totally fine with it.
You're gonna leave the U.S. You're gonna get a freaking
I've
passport.
done it before. I've done it before. Mexico.
You haven't gone. That's
I've
okay.
gone to London. I've gone to London and Paris, and that's totally fine. And I have no desire to go back for a very long time. So
We're gonna go together and drink wine.
Have you taken the kids to get their passports yet?
No.
Jess's kids have passports. My kids have passports.
Well,
It's
y'all just Well, you just tell JJ to go do that.
Well, the Shamlins are now. They want to do a trip into the Virgin Islands where we rent a boat with just like 4 couples.
Well, that
and
does
you
not
go-
include kids.
What?
We're not.
No,
taking,
there would be no kids. This would be an adult. This would be an adult trip.
To say, oh, you do not want to be stuck on
Well,
a boat with my
we
children.
went from talking about my kids having passports, not having passports, to talking about going to the Virgin Islands. And I was like, I'm not taking my children to the Virgin Islands.
No, I'm just talking about you being worldly.
Oh, but I mean, JJ did med school in St. Martin. I've been there, done that, lived there.
That's one place we've always wanted to go. We've never been. We've never been.
Oh no, I want to go back, but he swears because he lived with the people. He don't want to go back.
Okay, so I'm going.
We're going. No, we're going. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. We just have to convince it. Just may take. We got to plant a seed. We've got all things.
So this is going to be like a year process, I guess.
Yeah.
So we have to start now.
Yes. All things with you got to plant a seed.
Yeah. It needs to be a birthday trip where he can't get out of it because everybody's going.
Oh, yes. Yes. This has got to be a monumental occasion.
When does Scotty turn 50?
5 years?
Oh, yeah.
Do we want to wait that long? I want to go now.
Yeah.
15-year anniversary. Our 15-year anniversary is in 2 years.
I'll be 45 and 3, so that's shorter.
Okay.
I could tell him we wanted to go to the Virgin Islands for our 15.
Mm-hmm.
I could see how that worked.
He would say they were saying it was awesome. They did it before, and you get this boat for like a week, and then you just tell them where you want to go. Like, oh, we want to go to Tortola. Oh no, we changed our mind. We want to go to St. John.
We'll just plan.
Sounds good to me.
I like it.
Okay.
Well, we're drinking Italian Pinot Grigio tonight.
The tap.
So,
That we have on hand.
crisp and refreshing with apple and hazelnut flavors and just a hint of spice.
Hazelnut.
Perfect served chilled just by itself or with
Salad.
salads, fish, light chicken dishes, and lightly spiced food.
Okay.
Not spicy, just lightly spiced. And that doesn't mean spicy necessarily. It means like herby.
No.
Lightly spiced means herby, right? Like
So this has got to be
rosemary.
Holly's a Pinot Grigio girl, so we're gonna let her talk about this
You
one.
like Pinot Grigio? It kind of has a bite. Like you first taste it, it's very it's kind of crisp at first, and then there's a bite at the end.
I taste a little apple, not as much.
All I
as
taste is green apple.
Yeah, that's all I taste.
Yeah, like the sour. Yeah.
Very sour. Yeah. But like when it first goes in, you're like, oh, this is kind of crisp, and then it's like, and like when you're eating a sweet tart.
Right here. Yeah. When you think about eating a pickle and it's like yum yum,
Yeah.
And then you're like, ooh, right here.
Like while you're supposed to take pictures and it starts walking right there.
There is a little nuttiness to it. I can see the nut.
But it's very brief.
Really?
It's very brief. It's very brief. This is not my favorite Pinot Grigio, I have to say.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I may or may not have, JJ had some leftover Parmesan garlic wings this evening that I came home to, and I ate like 4 before we started this, and I would tell you that this tastes phenomenal with Parmesan garlic.
It's the give that keeps on giving.
Lots of butter.
We're not with you right now, so we can't smell your breath, but you're like,
Yeah.
You should be very happy that we are not tasting next to each other.
okay.
Oh,
Good thing we're
Jess,
gonna.
you changed your background, Jess. This is different.
You did.
And
Yes.
the Christmas tree is here. I'm just in the living room today.
I like it.
It's
It's
been
festive.
festive.
It's
Mhm.
festive. My Christmas
Mhm.
tree. We got a train to go beneath it, so you can't really see it. You can't see it.
Yeah. We have ours, but we got the
We got a
cheapest
Harry
one.
Potter train, Holly.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get that because the one we have is a piece of crap. I mean, it's like the cheapest one they had at Walmart. We got it last year, and it will not stay on the tracks.
Yeah.
Like
no,
Sarah gets so
ours is
excited when she turns and she gets it all on there, and she turns it on. She's like, "Look, mommy!" And then it goes. And it jumps off the track. It just goes everywhere, and she goes, "Oh."
Wouldn't that keep her busy though? Like putting it back on the track?
No, she gets pissed off and she like
Oh.
walks away.
Yeah, exactly. Just
I did too. I mean, I
you
did
like
something.
putting a bump in the track on purpose just so she has to go and chase it and do it again.
No, I don't do that because it frustrates me. So is the Harry Potter train good? I mean, like, does it stay on the tracks?
Yeah,
Hey,
this wasn't
Bo-
one of the expensive ones at all. This
Bo
was
wanted-
just the
Bo
Lion
wanted to make
ones,
an
the battery
appearance.
powered.
Hi, oh, Bolt. Hey, baby.
He wanted to make a quick appearance.
Yeah.
Want to get in?
He's restless. Yeah, he wanted a little. I didn't give him any of the wine. That's kind of gross, but
Did you give him some Parmesan garlic wings?
Sweet boy.
no, we're really, really particular about people food with the dogs around
I
here.
don't give mine either. Where'd you get your wings from? Because we go to Wingstop at least once a week.
Well, that Parmesan garlic is something else. Holy cannoli!
Every
don't do
time. He gets Parmesan garlic.
So where'd you
Oh,
get? Wait,
really?
hang on. I gotta go back to the Harry Potter train. Where'd you get it?
I ordered it on Amazon, but they have them. They have them at Target. They have them at we got the battery powered one. So it takes 6 C batteries in the engine and then like 3 AAA batteries in the remote.
So you like it? It stays on good?
I mean, for a cheap little train, I think it's fine. And the boys love it. And
Did you pay a lot of money for it?
it's $40.
Hey, just
40? Holy shit,
hey,
that's like 120 for
Holly,
mine.
Holly, Santa could bring a new train or replacement train, and it would be like,
No, but have you ever looked at these? These trains are expensive. Like the cheapest one at Walmart last year was $120, and the thing won't stay on the freaking tracks.
Yeah.
So I've like
yeah,
been like avoiding them because every time I'm like, oh,
train.
look at what I really want. It's $250.
Yeah.
No, not
And those
doing
are
it.
like actual, you have to plug them in or like have some sort of transformer or something like that. This one just is battery powered.
No, I mean mine's battery powered.
Yeah.
Just didn't stay on the tracks.
This was funny because it was the Polar Express version of this train was very low ratings, but the Harry Potter one was high ratings.
Oh, I gotta get it. I gotta get it.
I'll send
It's
you
Harry
the
Potter.
really
Did
cute.
y'all see the Hogwarts train Lego set?
Like if you push sound, it says like it has like my name is Hermione. Like it does clips from the movie.
Gabby's got that. So both girls have a Harry Potter Advent set. Sarah has the Lego version, and Gabby has the Funko version.
Yeah.
And all the characters that she's getting are from Goblet of Fire. So from Harry Potter 4.
Yeah.
So they're all
At
dressed in
Walmart
their.
and wanted to start it, and it was just we were already like 10 days in, so I was like, eh.
Yeah,
So.
we get them. Last year we had the Zoom Advent calendar, but this year we went with Harry Potter, and they love them. I mean, they're like every day. And Gabby peeks. She lifts hers up. She's like, oh, I think it's 1 because she can see the red hair, and I'm like, you little cheater.
Yeah.
Yours truly, because I have so many great visions. Purchase an advent calendar that you can put your own thing in, and it's a cardboard one. So like you do the behind part, you can put whatever you want in it.
Yeah.
And then they would pull out, right? And it was like $3 at Target. So I purchased it, right?
You have too much stuff going on, Stephanie. You have too much stuff going on.
Obviously,
you do not need to get an advent calendar.
Holly,
like
stop.
Pay more money and get something that's already there.
Holly, stop. I obviously never filled it up. So they're just sitting in my.
So I was gonna tell you, I saw nice ones like that at Michael's that were wood. that you could use year to year.
My mom has. Oh no, no.
I
My mom has that too. And
It's
see,
a-
my mom
look,
moved, so my
it's a-
mom didn't do it for them this year
Sure.
because my mom moved.
It's a really cute idea. I love the
I didn't
idea,
even
but
know what an
with this
advent calendar was until I was in high school.
working
either.
women, working
Why is that?
mothers.
I know.
don't
Why
have
is that
time.
a thing though? Why is it all of a sudden a thing? I never got one when I was a kid. I used to go
Oh,
when
we
we were in
always
Maryland,
got
I
it.
just went to Trader Joe's and it was a different shaped chocolate. That's brilliant
Oh,
because it's just a different
yeah.
shaped chocolate every day.
yeah. We always got the advent calendars and they were chocolates, but now it's
But
like
I mean,
it's big time.
but what is this thing with advent calendar? Why is it a thing now?
Well, it's because you're counting down to Christmas.
And here we are at 10:44 at
It's-
night, and we're drinking wine because it's an
Why
advent
is it a
calendar.
thing?
Advent calendar. Well, it's like the thing that I got for Chris last year was like a whiskey advent calendar.
Yeah.
So it has
What?
bourbon
I mean,
advent calendar.
I got advent calendars when I was a kid all the time growing up, and
Wait.
and the girls love it.
There's a whiskey one? Wait, we need to go back.
Bourbon. There's a bourbon advent calendar. I got
Is it really that shocking? There's a wine one. Why wouldn't there be?
Drinks by Dram.
It's probably a tequila one.
It was how much?
I think it was like $250 or something like that.
Jeez.
I can show it to you.
Well,
guys.
that's an advent calendar.
But it has good stuff in it is the problem. I mean, they're like little bottles, but I mean, there's like small batch bourbon and stuff like that in there. It's good.
And it's stuff you can't like typically get. Like it's hard to get.
I mean, a lot of them, I mean, like some of the stuff in there you can get fairly easy, but some of it is like a private reserve version of something that you know. But it was really fun. I mean, we enjoyed it.
I just think, you know what? I wish I could predict that advent calendars were going to like just skyrocket like they do, because I feel like more, like, how do we predict things like this? It's brilliant.
Idea.
Yeah. It's like a gamble. You like just decide, oh, I'm going to do this and see what happens. And
I mean, I think we
people
should
become millionaires.
I think we should do our own wine advent calendar next year. So we did this one this year. I think we should make our own next year of wines that we like. And
Yeah, but like, where do you find bottles this small? Like,
Yeah.
Like how, like these people actually made these bottles and put them
Yeah.
together for us. Where do we find bottles? Because this is, excuse me, now I have the hiccups. Now, like, this is one glass. So where do you, there it goes again.
Wine.com
Where do you find
half bottles.
Huh?
Wine.com has half bottles. I mean,
Oh yeah. So hold on.
And you can buy one at like
We
three
gotta-
at a time?
I got to tell y'all about this one person I know that I mean, you know, like I'm not big. I mean, anyways, it's somebody I know that I work with. So it's somebody I talk to, and I'm talking to him and he's like, oh, he was like, look at what I just made for all of my friends. And I'm like, what? And he said, I made homemade limoncello. And I went, wait, I'm sorry, what?
Wait, my chair from 2018 makes he's Italian or New York, you know, and he makes his own homemade
Wait,
limoncello.
who was
I
your
actually got
store?
it at Christmas. It was amazing.
So this physician makes this limoncello, and he said it's the first time I've ever made it. But he said, you seriously, it is like the easiest thing you ever do. I mean, some people try to get the lemons from Sorrento. You can't get them from Sorrento because there's like some ban on getting the lemons over here, and so you can't do that because they're fruit fly, whatever. I don't know. So he's like, I just got normal lemons. You get PGA and you just put the lemon peel in with the PGA. You let it sit for a month. You bring it back out, and then you do strain it or something, and then you do something and let it sit for another month. So it's he started on
really good instructions.
But he started it on October the 9th. He went online.
Something.
now he has it. So now he can give it away for Christmas.
Just go online. Just go online. He said
I'll
he
just
thought
get my
about
free stuff from my chair.
So my point is, fine. Then you won't get a bottle when I make it next year.
Oh no! If you're gonna make it, but you've
That's
got
my
to figure
point.
it. You
That's
got to
the
figure
point
out.
of telling the story. The
So-
point of telling you, it is exciting to know, as Jess said, you can get these bottles online. You can get them on he said he bought these bottles on Amazon, and then you buy the sealer things, which I'm sure you know this, and you just blow dry them, and it seals the.
Oh my gosh, I love getting you wound up. It's like the best thing ever.
My aunt who lives in Northwest Arkansas makes her own
Brilliant.
shirt, and it's amazing.
It's
So
brilliant.
you know, Gabby's godfather that lives here, you know, that helped
Yeah.
do the fence for Desiree.
Yeah.
He makes his own wine all the time, and I bought Scott a winemaking kit one year. So Paul was like, bring it over and I'll help you do it. So Scott went over there. He helped him get it started. He brought it over to our house, and, you know, it took him like a month. We had like 2 or 3 cases of Pinot Noir. And it was like the best Pinot Noir ever. We freaking blew through that. We had this vision. We were going to create our own label and give them as gifts. Oh, hell no. We drank it all. So
That's
good.
awesome.
It was so good.
That's awesome. I think we need to make some homemade limoncello. I think that would be a great aperitif after dinner drink.
Now I gotta say, when we were in Italy, there were 2, you know, we walked into a bar when we were like in the beginning of our trip, and I said, give me your signature, like, what's your signature drink? And they poured me a glass of Brava. You know, that's like gasoline. It's awful. And I was like, no, something else. And then I got the limoncello, and I was like, I can get on board with this.
It's evidently very easy. You just stick it in a bucket, let it sit for a month, then you strain it and let it sit another month. Oh no, you add simple syrup. That's what you do. You strain the lemon peel and the PGA, and then you add the simple syrup to the lemon peel PGA, and then you let that sit for a month, and then you bottle it.
Now, every time I hear PGA, I think Pike Punch.
Well,
I
said the same thing. I said, where do you get PGA? He said, you literally go into a liquor store and you buy PGA.
Yeah, PGA. Yeah, people still do.
PGA Tour, I mean, Torrey Pines. I mean, what kind of PGA?
You never drank PGA? You never had PGA? Are you serious?
I'm sure I did. I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those gas.
Is that the same as trash can punch? Is that the trash can punch where they just add everything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's super cheap. Okay.
That's
good. Where you won't go into a party, you have like a glass, and you're like, oh, this is pretty good. And then the second one, you're like, what's so good? I don't know what's going on. That's PGA.
Jess has not said much on this episode. Do you have a fact of the day, Jess? Or have you just given all the facts? I told everybody how to make limoncello.
We've had lots of facts.
I'm gonna go with that one. I mean, I had a lot to add tonight, but I'm gonna let limoncello just we're gonna ride with that.
Yeah, limoncello is really good.
Word of the day: limoncello.
Limoncello.
I will. Yes.
It's very hard for young kids to use the L word. You know, when you develop speech, it actually starts in your throat and moves out, and so like ga 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 ga. It's like ga 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 da 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 ma 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 la 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 ma ma ma. So ma 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 is the word, or is the hardest to say because it moves from here out. So ga 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 is out here, and then da 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 is inside with your tongue.
That's why Gabby said dada first.
Your tongue kind of up here.
That's probably why.
Ma ma uses your lips.
It's not because she loves him more. It's just because
this still doesn't explain why Carolee says Carolee.
Well, la is really hard.
It's just because she's adorable.
Carolee. S's and la 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 L's are harder to say for kids, so they develop that skill later.
Oh my gosh, Stephanie, you should have seen her today.
I forgot. He can't say forgot. He says I forgot with a T. Gabby
calls flamingos domingos.
Oh, we call lobsters monsters. Mom, can I go see the monsters, please? I want to see the monsters.
I mean, that's just
that
makes sense.
And then Gabby, sometimes it's just like the words that come out. So she calls the nutcrackers nuttercrackers.
Yeah, I think that's the best.
And then when we were hanging up the ornaments, she goes, "I need another hooker." And I was like,
we talked about that.
You mean, did we do that already? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
we did that already.
Well, you should have seen Carolee today. It was really cute because that little kid has more determination than anybody I've ever seen in my life. And like it was the wall where you can either
Yeah.
climb up it and then slide down, or you could do the rope. That kid was climbing over these boys that were bigger than her, and she was getting up it faster. I mean, she was the first one to get to the top over everybody else. And
Oh,
then when
really?
she got to, yeah, oh yeah. She
I
climbed,
feel bad I didn't see it.
she climbed over everybody, got to the top, slid down, ran right over to me, and she was like, "Did you see me?" And she was like, threw her little arms around me. And I was like, "Oh no, it was so amazing, Carolee." I was so mad. And she ran off, and then she went to the rope, and then she's like climbing up the rope. And these, it's like when you fall down, you take like 10 kids with you. She was just climbing over them and climbed up the rope, got to the top, slid down, and then JJ comes up. He's like, "Man, I love watching her. I mean, that kid's got more determination." I'm like, I was like, I know, she's like a little spitfire. Look at her. She looks like small and innocent, but she's gonna kick somebody's ass someday.
Just fine.
Yeah, it was really cute. She was like,
And I didn't see anything except for a video because Mommy was too busy at Target picking up our gifts that we ordered last night from Target.
You got to divide and
And then-
conquer. It's called divide and conquer. You got to divide.
It happens. It happens. All right. So what are we going to rate this wine?
Oh, that's really good. It's good. I'm tasting a lot of apples.
I'm already
So
done with it. I drank it all.
B minus. B.
B.
I say B minus.
Yeah.
I say B minus just because I'm tasting too much apple. I'm not crazy about the apple taste.
And I like Granny Smith apples, so I mean, I would say B.
B.
I say B minus.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Cheers.
All right. What?
13.
Cheers.
I'm at the Coliseum.
Very Coliseum.
Jingle till you tingle. That's what my glass says.
That's good. I love it.
Cheers.
All right. Till tomorrow.